right, good morning and welcome back to another Delgado Rants. My name, Joe Delgado, Indestructible Me, making the world indestructible to the clutter, the noise, the information, and toxicness in this world, making you stronger and resistant and indestructible so we can have you build a better life. So go and follow us there so we can make you indestructible, share all the information to get you up and ready so we can improve the quality of life of everyone else. This is the show. Delgado Rants is the show that we talk about words. We explore different topics of looking at things differently so we can get you ready for the day, the rest of your life. So we can have you having a different mindset and having a different perception, having an open mind. We're building that open mind in your life so you can start building a more rewarding life. Today's word is selfish. Selfish. Google search. Lacking consideration. Yeah, I don't know. Lacking consideration for others. Concerned chiefly with one's own personal profit or pleasure. What's your perception on selfish? Is it good or is it bad? I want to know. Put in your comments, message me, get your megaphone out, let me hear from the rooftops. What do you think when I say the word selfish? You probably hate it. Yeah, it's terrible. It's not good. When someone's being selfish, they're not thinking about others. They're only caring about themselves. They're greedy. Absolutely. I 100% agree. And one thing that's very certain is we all need to be selfish. And that's the cold hard facts about it is you have to be selfish about your life, where you're going, what you're doing, about your time. Maybe you're a manager and you're running an organization, you have tons of employees. And you're delegating. As an employee, if you're just an employee and you're getting pissed off that you're getting delegated more work onto you and everything like that, you need to understand the concept that your manager is better, their time is crucial because they're running multiple people. Same thing with, if you have kids, if you have family, time is crucial. But you gotta be selfish of yourself, because if you take on all this task, you're gonna diminish your output, which is going to harm in some sort of way someone. Someone's not gonna get enough time with you, FaceTime. They're not gonna get enough help, support, love, care, humor maybe, or whatever it may be. You gotta be selfish. There's a reason why you go onto a plane and they tell you before you help everyone on the plane or anyone, you put the mask on yourself. We could look at the whole dating world and all that jazz. Everyone literally gets emotionally involved with the idea of settling down, having a family. And they don't think about their life. Hey, where am I going? What am I doing? They need to put themselves first. And block that emotional drive. I need kids because I'm 25 years old and I want to be able to thrive when I'm decaying and old. Doesn't make sense. Why wouldn't you put yourself first? And there's so many people that are broken financially, trying to figure out where they want to go in life, where do they want to be. They have a family, they have kids, they should settle down with a home, all of this type of stuff. And then they try to figure out everything else, along the way. And you're stretching yourself thin, which is, again, doing a disservice to your loved ones. You're that child or children, your spouse, your job, all the things that you just brought into your life because you are not structurally sound. you're doing a disservice. So that's why you got to bring selfishness into your life. You got to be selfish. I'm 33, currently single, don't have kids, never been married. And a lot of people will be like, that's an issue. I mean, you're mid-30s, you know, aren't you nervous about having kids and whatnot? And like, why, if that's on me then, you know, because if I am not 100% firm on my life, then why should I bring on any other responsibility? The financial strain is the biggest complaint, like where money is going on all that stuff. I mean, I personally feel like that I have a better understanding how that is, and most people don't. But whatever. Back on track. My tangents. Hashtag. You can find me on Twitter. Indestructible me. Delgado Tangents or Delgado Rants. But you need selfishness. You need to be able to, on the forefront, I need survival. My time is crucial. What I am doing is going to increase everyone else around me, productivity, the influence, happiness, joy, whatever it may be. So you got to be selfish on the fact that you need to be structurally sound. You need to have a base layer that's so indestructible, no matter what, when you add on things, it's not going to break that foundation. You know, family, it costs a lot of money. If you are struggling, if you're barely doing paycheck to paycheck, and you want to bring on a family, like what does that make? That doesn't make sense. You got to be consciously aware of the time that you're giving, putting time away. If you got to be selfish, you want to build a business, but you have friends that are literally trying to pull you out. You got to live a little. You got to enjoy yourself. Let's come out. Taco Tuesday, whatever it may be. Margarita Monday, whatever dumb shit there is. That's the clutter, right? That's clutter. That's preventing you from getting you to your next step. Because if you continuously believe or infatuated that you can burn the candle at both ends and get the same result and get better results, and again, let me know. I've never seen it done before. Someone that is partying all the time, going out, being all this huge extroverted in a shitty way, but also wants to be successful and never works out. I've never seen it. Because you got to be selfish on one task. If you want to be selfish on the social aspect, which most people choose, I got to be social. I got to do these dumbass social events like go out, drink, and sit around, complain, spreading the cancer in our world. Whereas you're going to be like, all right, I'm going to put that off. And maybe I find out that I don't want them in my life because there's just tax, because I'm going to fill my body, my mind, my soul, everything with positivity, great things. And I find out that those were, that was making me unhappy. But I'm going to focus on me. You know, someone asks you to borrow money and you do have money, but you know that money is allocated for other things. No. Excuse me. Someone wants you to hang out, do something, but that's your allocated time for exercise. No, can't do it. Well, you can't just change your schedule around just like for me to appease me. No, because I need to be selfish. I need to work on me. I need to make sure this is done. And people will hate you for that. People will push back because, again, they just think that's super rude. Like, I'll do that for you, but you won't do that for me. And that's the thing. Well, you shouldn't be doing that for me. You shouldn't be doing. You should be working on you. Like, that's the aspect. And if you were to do that, then I will understand. I will get it. Totally understand. Yeah. Like, hey, I can't hang out this time. Okay. That's the reason why we collaborate on scheduling. Like, nope, that doesn't work with my schedule. That doesn't work with my schedule. I can't put this off. Especially with super important things. Now, obviously, stupid things you can put off. Like, you can change that around. You obviously don't want to be selfish in dumb aspects. You want to be plentiful, but in the very beginning, you essentially, you don't have that opportunity. You don't have things to give off or give away. You don't have enough time to give away. You don't have enough energy, enthusiasm, creativity to give away. So you got to be selfish. You got to be reserved on everything to build that discipline. So hold yourself accountable to build those healthy habits, to strengthen your mind and focus on your goals, your dreams, your fulfillment. The one thing that's funny is that people will look at this word, hear the word, and will hate it, right? Selfish, that's terrible, that's awful. Personal gain and profit, it's evil, it's a bad thing. But the biggest thing that you need to understand is that not being successful and not being wealthy, having money, is very selfish, because you can only support yourself, and most of the time people can't even do that. You're barely doing that. And half of America barely has $400. Doesn't even have $400. Not barely. Doesn't even have $400 for an emergency. This was a couple of years ago. It's like 46%. So it's probably more than that because of COVID. Which means I get stuck on the road. I blow out my tire. I can't afford it. So I come to you and ask you for help to get a new tire on my car. And you don't even have it. So now I'm fucked on trying to get to a job to pay me for that tire, or I go in debt to get that tire, and then I struggle for the next couple of months paying that off while trying to figure other things out. You want to enrich your life, but you want to live a little, so you go out and you're spending the little money that you're making on the side and holding off for an emergency, and you're dumping into chemicals and bullshit because you're convinced that that's life, that's fun, it's great, and then you're just continuously perpetuating the issue. So that's what we need to break. We need to break the concept of looking at words and having a bad image on that, and being open on how to look at it as a tool to improve our lives. You are 100% selfish if you are not looking at ways to improve the quality of your life drastically. Because again, you cannot help anything. You can't do anything good for your community, the area, even for yourself. You can't help yourself if you're not looking to grow massively successful. You cannot help charities, any good cause, even yourself. You go into you get diagnosed with something and you can't afford medical procedures, medical equipment, medical whatever, because you weren't selfish, took care of yourself, and then you're able to just write the check later. Sell something like, yeah, I paid, done, healed, I'm good to go. So being selfish is one of two ways. You gotta be selfish so you're not selfish. There you go. You gotta be selfish so you can give back. That's what I'm doing. I'm gonna build 10, 20, 30 companies so I don't have to worry about income, and I can spend 24 hours a day giving back. This year I'm at 4 companies. I'm losing track. I don't know. Just keep on creating them. Profit and pleasure, we could talk about that in a different topic, but you need to be selfish so you can not be selfish. I hope that hits hard with you. I hope this helps. Thank you so much. Again, Joe Delgado, Indestructible Me. Go and follow us so we can make you indestructible Change the mind, we're changing the world, baby. 2022, we're quitting that bullshit out. Thank you for tuning in, and always be great.